Yippee! We're live. Harames, we're live.
Proto, we're live. Welcome
Um,
everybody to Recruit Finals. We got FNL versus AG. Should be a good game.
on a Dallas server.
Dallas server.
That's not the
Whoa,
default, right?
that is not the default. Well, there is no default anymore. They can pick now. It used to
Oh, you
be.
can pick like a Faceit lobby now?
Yeah. That was a request I actually made to Dibes in the off season, and he made it happen. So shout out Dibes.
Ooh, Inferno first pick. I like this. I think Inferno's been like a good fallback pick for FNL throughout the season, and a lot of their wins that they picked up to make it into playoffs to begin with was off the back of Inferno wins. So I like
I,
this pick, especially with Ancient and Overpass Band or Ancient Band.
Normally, I don't like watching Inferno maps, mainly because there's so much saving. However, in Recruit, a little bit less of that, so it should be a little bit more exciting than, Pro CS where it's jam time as soon as one person dies.
Yeah, and I feel like it suits FNL's style pretty well too. Very much focused on just playing as a pack and pouncing on a weakness that they've read. After that, like pack default kind of goes down. So Mirage picked by AG, not surprised on that one either. I don't know. I don't know too much about AG's recruit roster and their map preferences. I didn't look into it too hard. They've got some crazy shooters on that team.
Yeah, I
Um,
can pull up their map bans real quick over the season. Um, they've played every single map. Looks like mostly, or they've played everything but Nuke. Nuke's their perma.
well, last map is Nuke. It's looking like so.
That will be interesting for AG if it goes to map 3. They're looking to close it out in 2.
I'm wondering if they're expecting this. I would assume that they're not, because FNL has played Dust 2 a decent amount over the season. So they might have been expecting to see Dust 2 or Anubis come out. But I think this is a favorable pick ban for FNL just a bit. Obviously, they're going to have their individuals be online, but I think they have AG having not playing Nuked all season is probably not the result of them just, not having the chance to. I'm sure there was an
Yeah.
opportunity that presented itself to them.
No, they first banned Nuke 11 times.
Yeah.
Uh, so it's very much AG was wanting to ban FNL's best map, which is Ancient. They're 5-5 on it, and so I think this map series will really come down to if AG's practiced Nuke, gotten some scrims in, has prepped it in anticipation for this final, knowing that they'd probably go to their perma ban like Nuke by choosing to ban Ancient first.
Yeah, they're most likely banking on it. I mean, if you look at FNL's match history, they've first banned Nuke 6 times. They've second banned it another four. So they really look like they're a team that doesn't want to play Nuke. They've banned it as many times as um, Overpass and Anubis throughout the season, just about. So we did see them play it against Boa in their 2-0 upset over them last week. So it's not exactly an unknown that it's in their pocket, but maybe AG just thought Boa was having a bad day or something, and that they might fare a little bit better. We're getting side picks coming in. Looks like AG starting CT on both sides. This might still be bugged. I tried to fix this, but I
Well,
don't know.
last time it wasn't bugged. It really was just T all 3.
Just
So
very odd. But hey, the lobby was still broken. I think that's still my bad. I tried to fix it. I tried. But
it starting T side on Mirage, which is what FNL would have picked. Mirage is kind of one of those maps. I don't necessarily hate a T side start. Um, you know, some people kind of like to get that half out of the way. Um, I kind of like it when I start T side on Mirage a little bit, but to
Yeah.
each their own. And yeah, it looks like AG starting T, so I don't remember how the third map pick is decided off the top of my
Uh,
head. I think it's whoever bans first gets to pick.
I would assume so. I would assume FNL's picking CT there.
Yeah,
Um, because it's yeah, yeah, I think you're right. So this should be accurate to what we actually see. I mean, this makes sense. I think Mirage T side start is fine too. I think it's a map that can kind of reward being aggressive, especially in recruit. I think you see a lot of success from um, the play style that BOA and FNL both have, where you're playing together, you're taking map control as a group, and you're taking fights together as much as possible. And Mirage's T side is really great at that. There's so many. Um, I mean, I think everybody's lost like a pug or like a premiere or even just like a competitive where the enemy T side doesn't do anything, but they just throw an A exec every round and they just demolish your guy 4v1, um, and they never adapt.
yeah.
And I think we can expect to see something like that coming out of FNL to start here on their T side. Um,
Yeah, Mirage T side really lends itself to the T's. Deciding when and where to pick the fights. Some of the maps like Ancient, you're kind of forced into early fight, kind of shelf mid. If you want any kind of semblance of map control as a T, where Mirage you're given a lot more space. It's a lot easier to kind of force what you want to happen on the map.
yeah, that's true. I guess it kind of creates like an interesting like comparison point between these maps. Nuke is kind of the total opposite. So if we make it to Nuke, it'll be pretty interesting contrast that we'll get to see coming between Mirage to Nuke. Like that shock of the playstyle might throw somebody on either team off. So um
Yeah,
yeah, I
should
mean
should be a good series.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that each team takes their map pick and this goes to a map 3. If I'm being truthful, I'd love to see a Cinderella run out of FNL come to a map 3 grand final for them, and Blunder Battalion put on the best possible effort they can to try to take the trophy home as well. So um, I have nothing else to say until we get into the game. So unless Rames, you've got any further notes to call out, I think we might just take a quick little break until we're live in game getting into pistol.
Nope, I don't have anything, so we'll just wait for these people to load in the server and for it to start. And until then, see you guys in a minute.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step
Oh my goodness, we're back. We're getting into pistol.
So back.
AG's on CT, FNL's on T. I can only imagine what the pistol round strat is going to be.
AG with quite the util here. Only 2 sets of armor. Not a bad choice for Inferno.
Looks like it's going to be a full fast B play here. There's not really any rotates coming in. Zero and Kiddo on the first line of defense here. Zero goes down to Hamlet, getting the first kill of the game. Clean entry, and Kiddo's going to back off, disrespect the play. There's no spam going through the smoke. But FNL pushing into Church as Kiddo's going to take out Train, and Leviathan's going to just go back. Jack the Bipper takes out Biggie. Zolf takes out Jack the Bipper in return. Leviathan killing Kydro is going to leave Lord Nation on literally 1 HP, who gets absolutely demolished by Zolf. I mean, that was really good by FNL. They took the bomb site, didn't get given all the fights they wanted, and just decided, if you're not going to give it to us, we're going to take it. We're going to go into Church. We're going to fight you.
Yeah, they just kept that pressure that whole round. I mean, it was your classic banana rush, and they just didn't stop holding W.
Nothing fancy, just playing as a team.
And just setting that pace early.
Yeah, I want to see how they play out this round. It looks like it's full send up mid. Trains and Biggie nading. Gonna take out Lord Natron early here. And it looks like AG's not really rotating into this. Kydro hidden on the A bomb site, not gonna get cleared. Swings and is not able to get anything done. Leviathan taking him out. And that's gonna lock AG out of this bomb site. Smoke going down Moto. It's a little rough, but the USP not going to be contested much. Zolf takes out Kiddo. P7. Getting a nice little bang. Zolf's hungry. Not going to be ready for Zero. This close with the dualies. Gets the gun. Is looking, but he's going to get taken out by Trains on the bomb site. Goes down to Zero's Molly. Zero swings Moto and goes down to Biggie. And 2-0 lead for FNL to start out this best of 3.
Yeah, yeah, another good round by FNL. Obviously, it was against pistols. They kept it clean. You know, good job by AG though to get 2 back there. Better than none. So.
Yeah, up on the board, Kiddo. The piece to look out for on this AG squad. Absolutely massive rating on the season. I believe it was 1.3. As the op in hand is going to take a quick look down middle to start. Nobody on FNL here to receive it. Fast car control.
Oh, the double smoke is calm.
Yeah, that's some burned utility. And the ops rotating over here. A lot of FNL is grouped up in these apartments. Slowly taking that control for free. AG preferring a much more turtle passive style of play here on their CT side so far.
Yeah, smoking this top mid, you don't see CTs do that too much early anymore. You know, it's kind of something T's like to smoke so they can get that mid control.
Yeah, Kydro first out of that cubby with a molly. Out, Jack the Bipper in the pit. Tested. Zolf takes him out. Kiddo finds Hamlet from Moto. The smoke's going to come down to block that vision, and Kiddo's going to be left. I'm wondering, where's the rest of the T? They've got to be coming through mid with the bomb, right? Any second now, but there's nobody here. Trains, exploring the inside. Takes contact, whiffs on Zero. Leviathan gets the trade with the bomb in hand. That's going to send AG running back towards the B bomb site. Leviathan just barely gets across before the rotates arrive. No utility. Thrown. Molly and nade in hand. Leviathan taking a fight. Church right away. Takes out Lord Natron. Kiddo spots the cross, but not able to take the kill. And I'd be surprised if we see anything but a save here at this point.
Yeah, 1v3. You know, retaking B with an op, not the best odds. So should see a save here unless the T's manage to hunt Kiddo down.
Nope. It does not look likely. I mean, Biggie is close by here, and they are already in library. They spot him going into the pit. Closing in. This would be a huge deny of a save. And they do manage to take it out. Leviathan claiming a third in this round. taking the op away from Kiddo and leaving the CTs with absolutely nothing to work with coming into round 4 here. And we are...
Seeing a full save here for AG. I mean,
Nate
it's not
stack
as
down mid.
or
Banana?
banana, yeah. It's not the start you want to see on CT, but 0-4 start if they can pick up the next gun round. Yeah, not instant match.
Oh, Zolf, 3 kills right away. 4. Lord Natron trading it back finally. He's denied, but that's all the money, all the kills, all the info. The bomb's just going to run towards that A bomb site, and this round is as good as done. Lord Natron might be able to get a gun recovered if FNL didn't have the skill to toss it away. Does take out trains. So yeah, a little bit hard to spot that one out. AK recovered. Seems like FNL thinks that, or doesn't realize that Lord Natron has access to this. Creep in and try to deny this save too. Biggie clearing out the church is not going to find anything, and
It has to be a good save for AG here, taking the AK into that next round.
yeah, FNL deciding to shut the smoke on banana. Give up on the hunt. Not the start I was expecting. FNL's done a great job of just moving around the map, reacting to information. And on top of that, denying Kiddo the ability to have impact in these rounds so far. Double up coming through.
We'll have to see if AG gets any success from this double op. That's an expensive investment if they don't get a good return on it.
Yeah, Biggie waiting with an op. Not going to get the peek from Kiddo. Kiddo preferring to play much more conservatively, immediately dropping back to arches on the other side, so nothing will come of this. And Carr given up for free by 130. Smoke down on the B site. Apps controlled B. Ooh. Early fight. Zolf takes out Lord Natron on the B site and crosses. Up no. Oh, and a crazy jump up from Zolf. He's gonna take out Zero and open up the B site. Trains takes out a side of the map and just demolishes Kiddo. Zolf really feeling himself so far this game.
Yeah, that is not the round you want to see if you're AG.
Trains shoots Jack the back of the head, but Zolf is gonna be the one to put the nail in the coffin. 4 in the round. 12 kills in 5 rounds.
Yeah, investing that double op and neither finding any success, it hurts. I mean, Zolf absolutely dominating the leaderboard, 2-12 or 12-2, 1,000 damage already, 214 ADR, 162 utility damage, just absolutely running the map right now.
Yeah, Zolf was missing from FNL's last matchup against Boa, and the sub definitely picked up a lot of weight with a huge performance, but I mean, I don't think it was this good, so maybe they might have been better off with Zolf in place, because this is outstanding to start. Let's see if Zolf can keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely just feeling themselves these first few rounds. We are seeing a force here by AG. Got some SMGs, some pistols.
First up here, burning in the molly. In the corner. Without taking the tip. Heals herself. Nothing found. Kiddo finding 2 with the MP9. Trains hydro in towards the get into a fight. Kiddo takes out another on banana. It's a 2v3. FNL finally on the back foot. EG changed their tempo a little bit this round. Opting to fight on banana instead of immediately surrendering Carr. It pays off.
Yeah, they're able to find a lot of that early damage with those nades.
Smoke comes out of boiler towards arches. He sneaks out of the smoke somehow here. Did
Nice
he hear that
trade.
stab? Did hear that stab. Doesn't realize that the drop hasn't happened. And that's going to be a huge round win for AG. First
Yeah.
on board.
It's a much needed round win for AG, getting something on the board. You know, starting to force FNL to start dipping into their bank a little bit. Yeah, no, that was really played by AG, changing up the tempo, deciding to take the fight to them banana. Able to find those early couple of picks.
Yeah, that turtling playstyle was not doing too much for them to start here, so I'm curious to see if this adjustment will keep, or if we'll keep seeing more of what wasn't working, which it's starting to look like this time around. We will. Looks like they're fighting a little bit more for crowd control, but FNL, it's looking like that smoke's going to go down. They're going to pop into this car space and try to open up this B bomb site.
Yeah, Lord Natron here, not in a tradable position. Oh, Pedro does come up there.
That comes through. Oh, but Kydro gets Chew and is able to get out on top of that. The rotate coming over from Jack and Kiddo. Actually, the entire A site's been evacuated. But Trains is not, or Hamlet's not close enough to necessarily hear all of this. EG mostly kept towards this B site so far. Hamlet might have heard that step by Zero. Zero looks to walk through this mid-smoke. Contact coming through soon. Hamlet finds the kill. The A side is open, but they have no idea. They have to take their time. And this op is coming back, but they're going through arches. Kiddo is already on the angle. Op fire, shot fired. Bomb is going to get the cross and get the plant down. Hamlet sneaking into a huge position here. Is AG ready for it? It looks like he can clear it, but not well enough. Jack the Bipper able to be taken out by Hamlet. Zolf finds Kydro on the other side of the map while Kiddo trades out Hamlet. And it's a 2v1 with a pincer from CT spawn coming in from FNL. Zolf, are you going to be here in time? If Trains takes this contact, if Trains doesn't win this fight... Oh, but Kiddo has no idea where Trains is at. He's desperate, he has no idea. It's a 3 kill for Trains, and that's 6 on the board for FNL.
That was a good start by AG. I mean, they had the advantage 4v3, and they just vacated that A site, and Zero pushing through his smoke, getting caught out, just leaves it wide open.
Yeah, and I mean, you see, they fell back into that same playstyle of they literally did the exact same setup they did in all the other 5 rounds they lost that time. I'm a little surprised to see AG not adapting to what worked on their force a little bit, you know, looking for fights. So Kiddo going banana is going to take out Hamlet right away here. They just pull back.
Yeah, just reset to sites. I mean, you got the advantage. Don't need to overpeak too much right now. There's still plenty of time in the round.
EG is figuring out the formula here. Oh, but Biggie holding the apartments. Jack the Bipper into that bedroom, get a cheeky kill. Denied. Lord Natron swinging banana solo is going to go down to Biggie. And Biggie finding... Oh, Kiddo almost with an insane flick over the wall as the BXF diesel gets thrown, but he's going to get locked into this coffin's position. Trains and crew entering onto the side. Kiddo spots him, lines up the shot. Nice and easy. 2 for AG. Everybody's stuck in CT. Bomb goes down on B. Zolf and Biggie clutch, both blocked up towards the new box. Biggie. Zolf taking out Kydro. Does spot the op and spot the last player. There's down a smoke. That jump might have been heard. Does hear this church cross. He's gonna totally catch Zero off guard. And the pistol in hand of Kiddo is gonna take out Zolf. Barely. Harames, you need to be fired immediately. This guy's too good for this tier.
Yeah. Fire me.
Zolf might be really too good too. I mean, that was a battle of titans right there. Truthfully, that could have gone either way. I think if maybe let's just make up the other timeline where Zolf goes right instead of left there and wins that fight.
Yeah, I mean, Kiddo just absolute heroics there to win him the round, getting 4 kills, finding the picks and then falling back and not giving up their life. Really well played by Kiddo.
Yeah, and I mean, if AG keeps going for an early aggressive play because that's what's working, um, I think they win out this half entirely. I don't know if FNL has enough time to adapt.
Yeah.
And enough money, really. But all things considered, if I'm FNL, I'm looking at this half and I'm happy. I'm a little satisfied. I'm smiling to myself. I may not have taken any of this back half home, but like 6 is great for T-side Inferno. 6 is wonderful. Anything
Yeah.
more than this, and that's kind of just like a bonus in your paycheck.
Yeah, nice little cherry on top. I do like the early aggression AG has been doing. After getting those initial picks, they are keeping up the aggression, which is nice. However, the aggression is untradeable.
Hero pushing apartments here. Does get the dink on Hamlet. A little bit of a messy spray, but he doesn't get a kill of his own. Kydro pushing. Does find things jumping into the apartments. Hamlet low, too afraid to peek to get that trade. So the numbers are going to be even out. And Kiddo has rotated back over from B towards this A site. It's mostly quiet. Leviathan, you don't want to peek this without a smoke. There's an op waiting for you, and it's the best player in the tier. Have the bomb spotted, but whiffs the shot. Kiddo locked out of the take. There's 2 people on this site. Zipper not clearing the site before planting. Leviathan is absolutely free. Zolf takes out Jack. Hamlet takes out Kiddo. Kydro between targets. Does take out Zolf. Hamlet in this apartment's position known. Gets some damage off onto the rotator of Lord Natron, but not able to find the kill in either direction. Hamlet playing this really, really smart, just giving Train work. And Train is absolutely going to catch Lord Natron out. Kydro is on the fight. I don't know if they have any idea that... I mean, they know this player's in pit, but they might not have any idea where exactly. The fight being taken exactly the right way, and that drop from Hamlet's just too funny to ignore. Train's able to claim the kill. It's 2 apiece for the Clutchers.
Yeah, taking that round with the combined 26 HP. This round could have easily been AG's if a couple more bullets land a little bit early in the round. Very close round.
Great team play from FNL.
Yeah, well played by FNL there to isolate those fights and claw their way back into a round.
Yeah, Hamlet is showing the value of staying alive, the amount of pressure it can exert.
Yeah, that's something that can be hard to teach even in higher tiers like Chally or Elite.
I'm better. I have to swing.
Yeah.
I understand. Hamlet, do you remember the Yuko? Team's already execing. Kydro takes out Biggie, gets traded by Soul. Hero, the hot seat on Coffin, doesn't get a tag off on Soul. Doesn't even find the kill. Rain taking him down. Jack the Bipper going down to Zolf over the smoke. And it's just Lord Natron and Kiddo with the clutch. Having a pixel in hand on both sides. Looking a little swinging into the molly and goes down, giving Zolf one for free without him even firing a bullet. And it's just Kiddo sitting in CT. Oops, spotted by Leviathan and doesn't seem to realize it at all. Just a little bit of an awkward moment. Leviathan.
Yeah, not a great angle to try to get people to walk into you, considering they can see you before them. But
The left-hand peek's killer, man.
angles, man, trigonometry's hard.
Dude, Zolf. I thought, like, I saw this with DRG Elite's game versus HG on Thursday. Renan had an outstanding performance on the first half of Anubis, but really slowed down. Ooh, Jack the Bipper's AFK to start the force buy. But, I could still slow down. I'm happy so far.
Ooh, a
Kiddo.
nice Nice headshots by Kiddo there to pick up 2.
The R8!
The
They
R8!
get a 2v2! They rifles down. The bomb is stuck T steps. This is actually very winnable. Hamlet, you gotta get over here. Oh my god, a big swing from Leviathan. Isn't gonna get punished. Lord Natron able to get away from Jack the Booker and group up with Hamlet. They're gonna get this bomb down almost certainly. There's no kit on Jack, but it looks like he's thinking about going for this clutch. The bomb does go down on the A bomb site. Jack is slowly creeping towards this library position, but
If you're Jack here, do you go for it?
I mean, if I find this kill on Hamlet, I start thinking about it. Hamlet doesn't know where to look and is gonna get into a fight. And is gonna win it anyways. Jack dropping the ball there.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. Misses those first couple of bullets, and then Hamlet starts tagging, and aim punch kicks in.
And back to the double op for AG. 9-2.
Didn't see too much success earlier. We'll have to see if they can turn it around this time. Pick up this last round of the half.
Yeah, I think, all things considered, Kiddo should be looking for much more aggressive peaks. I mean, that's the round where we've had the most success here. Kills down, Kyber gets a kill, Zolf trades it back. Lord Natron finds Leviathan, Zolf trades that back as well, and our star performer on FNL keeps going.
21-6. Absolutely fried.
Double smoke on the CT is not what you want to do at this point. Kills coming down from FNL. Kiddo's a little hesitant. They haven't seen anybody, and the smoke does go down on Banana, so FNL's double thinking this, but yeah, things get kind of slow. It looks like they're rotating back off towards this A position. Zolf's left here with low HP to try to sell that the hit's going to come back in. And he does take off Zero. That's one rotator down. And does take out Jack, and the B site's open. And if I'm effing and Kiddo's rotating over, but they're going on to A. And Zolf's gonna just tear Kiddo's head off.
24-6. What a half by Zolf. That last shot was ridiculous. Holy cow.
Kiddo's just not ready for that. Nobody's ready for that. You're not ready for this guy to be stomping towards CT. You're like, he just killed my B site teammates. They're going B.
Bro is absolutely having a life game.
Yeah, I mean, quadruple positive.
What do you even do? What do you even do against that?
You hope that you can find the weak link on this T side. And you hope you find it fast if you're AG. Because I don't see you guys winning this game any other way. I really don't. I think Zolf is too online. Whatever he ate on his day off, it's had such a good, long-lasting impact that that Zolf is here to play.
Yeah, Zolf for sure showed up to the server today.
Yeah, and I just want to highlight, like, FNL's utility usage, I think, is honestly what's been winning them these. They've had a lot of kills that are just from utility, but not just that, like, the amount of times that AG's good rotate or good call to make a play has just been outright denied by FNL throwing the right piece of utility, playing their trades a little bit more effectively, and really just like capitalizing on the fact that they have smokes to throw and teammates to go with. Really has carried them through this half. I mean, Zolf, of course, having great individual performance, but I mean, a lot of those kills are from trading out somebody on an entry off of a good flash. They're isolated fights off of util thrown by players like Trains, Hamlet. You know, it's just like it's easy to look at the scoreboard and just see like, oh, it's obviously the Zolf show, and it is a little bit, but I don't think Zolf could do it nearly as effectively without that support from his team.
Yeah, very impressive team play by FNL so far. Here we go into the Pittsburgh.
Biggie finds Jack down banana. Ooh, Zolf Reloading the pistol, not able to punish this push up bracket. Ooh, 1 HP forced off of the lane angle. There's 2 players in towards Arches who are going to fight. Trains is going to take out Lord Natron. And push in Leviathan, finding 2 onto Kiddo and Kydro. And it's just 0 left. Step made. They know exactly where you are. And the burst walk. 0 shooting gallery, but Trains gonna get the second for himself in the round and close it out. 11-2. AG on the ropes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're AG there, you really need that pistol around to have a good showing this half. I mean, you save here, you're on match point. You force up here, your odds of winning aren't great. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Rock in a hard place. Yeah, it's kind of the impossible situation. And if you're FNL, you can't hope for things to go much better. Zolf, interesting buy at 24-6.
In last round, you didn't even get the sense of accomplishment from being able to kill Zolf living on 1 HP.
Yeah, barely getting away up that lane. Looks like they're hoping that FNL takes a more proactive approach and walks into some of these pistols, but not gonna happen. I'm not exactly sure what AG's game plan is here. I mean, I guess they're going to take apps control, finding Zolf, but it's just a deagle. There's not even a gun on the other side of that, so you can take out their top performer, but not rewarded too much harder for it. Trains, a bit of an awkward spray. Leviathan on this balcony is going to spot one crossing out, gets the trigger discipline, gets spotted out by the spots the second, is able to connect the spray, drops down just in time, takes out 0 coming out of the balcony, while Trains on Arches takes out Hydro with a little bit of help from his second kill, Jack the Ripper. It's a 12-2 match point for FNL to start this best of 3.
Hamlet with the auto shotty.
No action at all. Hamlet kind of along for the ride. 6-6, like not tossing at all by any means, but like if I'm 1.0 KD in this game, I'm just pressing tab, I'm smiling,
You know, sometimes the proper way to play the game is to know how to be carried.
Here, XM's getting active. Zolf moving off that main position. They're spamming XM into a smoke. I really respect it. Maybe the worst flash I've seen all game. The 2 worst flashes I've seen all game. Coming out of Zolf. But,
not all the flashes could be a good one. Hydro and Lord Natron. 28 and 44 HP already.
Yeah, Biggie's here with an MP7 and a criminal view model.
Yes.
Oh, Biggie just got the info of a lifetime, but the rotates are so far away. 0 is going to need to clear this bomb site, drops the bomb over. Leviathan finds one down middle, fast on this flank. And no smoke down into CT yet, so Leviathan finding another one. And AG's just in a weird spot. They took too long. Flank. Sloppy splay from 0 is going to go down to Hamlet, and Kydro forced to take the bomb the other way. Full sprint.
Alright, big brain move right here. You go alt mid and you just hold it.
The big brain move. Run CT to B. Get the bomb down anyways.
There you go. That would also be a good move.
He's going to know this isn't B. Took their time in Banana. Not exactly sure what the walk into the wall is there from Trains, but looks like they are going to meet here. Kydro on the bike. They're going to split up. Kydro's crosshair placement is great. Thrown off by trying to swing. Takes out Trains. Position known. Hamlet 1v1 clutch to take map 1. This might be what you need to bite back down on, and it is a round win. A third on the board for AG. Going to deny the map win for FNL in the 2v1. Big clutch. Big clutch from Kydro.
Well played by Kydro. You know, they got another round on the board. Even if they even if they lose this round and have to go into the next game, can at least say, hey, we got a round on both sides. So it's always feels a little bit better when you don't get completely shut out on one side.
Yeah, I think getting shut out on your CT side feels infinitely worse, but finding any round wins at this point is going to be a source of joy here on AG. Down one player early here. Not what you want to see. Biggie, not gonna get anything, but Hamlet's gonna swing for the trade and find two right away. Leviathan takes down Kydra on the other side of the map, and Zero has bomb in hand, but there's a minute 15 on the clock. You've got a Golil in your hand, zero utility, and I don't see FNL dropping this one.
Not unless they take 4 not great 1v1s, but Hamlet finds the kill to end the map 1, 13-3 for FNL, with Zolf having an absolute banger of a game, 144 ADR. Just absolutely running the map, 24-8, 3.0 KD.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely huge individual performance out of Zolf. Nobody on FNL really slacking. I mean, you look at Leviathan, triple positive, right? Despite the damage. I think everybody else was at least. I think everybody on FNL was positive. So the individuals are all definitely showing up. But I think beyond that, I think they're all just playing really solid Counter-Strike so far. They're doing a good job at throwing utility that locks AG's high impact players out of the round and helps isolate fights for their high impact players. And it's working in their favor. So we'll get onto map 2 of Mirage, AG's pick here shortly, I would assume. But I'm excited to see if FNL can keep this great performance going into map 2.
Yeah, well played by FNL. If you're AG here, you just say, you know what? It was their map pick. GG, go next. We take map 2.
All right. Well, I don't have any notes. I think we're gonna take a quick break between maps here, unless Harames, you wanna start
Nope.
yapping for X amount of time.
No, should be good. Go ahead, go to a break, and we'll see you all guys in a few minutes.
All right. Thanks. Stay tuned, everybody.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one.
Hi, we're back, and Pistol's about to start, and I'm nervous if I'm AG coming into this map.
Yeah, map 2, I mean, hopefully they're mental strong, and they've learned the lesson of GG Go Next. I've learned that lesson plenty of times playing League of Legends, so...
Ooh. Unless it's intentional, which I can't imagine it is. That's a missed window smoke out of train. Hydro peeking in is going to take out Biggie. Losing about
Good
half
start
his
for
HP.
AG.
Lord Natron, that connector smoke is too low. Zero going to get taken out by Hamlet. Leviathan finds Lord Natron. The numbers are actually going to even out. Leviathan finds another. Hydro taking numbers advantage from Jungle. Kiddo eventually able to trade. But it's a 2v2. Situation. Trains takes out Jack. And meanwhile, Hamlet's running the bomb to A. And Kiddo has no clue. Kiddo is going to be scratching his head. Not hearing the bomb beeping, but is going to take out trains. But the bomb's not ticking. Kiddo, you have no clue.
Hasn't realized it yet. Oh, and there
Here
it
comes
is.
the pennies drop, but the bomb is ticking away. There's no kit on Kiddo. And the bomb is planted. Open sight. Kiddo looked like he was looking for something there, but
I don't think there's a
Time
kick there.
clears it and hits the shot. Is going to take out Hamlet with relative ease. I mean, Kiddo just jumping around like crazy is able to take that well.
I don't know if they've got enough time. I think I heard the music before they hit defuse.
I don't know. Just barely.
Last second.
I mean, that's a sigh of relief. Trains maybe should have stalled a little bit harder. Hamlet could have played from the ramp and stalled a little bit harder there. But ultimately well played by Kiddo. 3-0 to start.
If you're AG here, you're feeling all good about that round.
Yeah, but you can kind of attribute that to FNL failing to do what they did so well last map, right? That failed util at the start of the round really hurt them. It put them 2 down, where we likely would have seen them in the exact opposite position if that utility landed, right? Spare some lucky spams. So let's see if going into this A hit, FNL can put this back together. It's just Jack the Bipper here. Smokes up. Lord Natron on the steps. Jack goes down to Ghost Eagle. Jungle is going to get totally picked apart from both sides. There's something standing in the smoke. Hydro finds 2. Kiddo takes out trains, and Biggie finds 0. Yourself in a 1v2, gonna go down. Lots of economic damage for FNL, but bomb plant, nothing too crazy.
Did you see the person dancing on the ladder, Proto?
There was a lot going on there.
There was a lot going on, but in the background, I don't know who it was, but they got stuck on the ladder and were being shot at.
Yeah, I don't think the individuals are necessarily slowing down here for FNL so far. I mean, Leviathan still 3-2. Zolf a little bit slower to start, but Pistol, Eco. We'll see if it continues.
Little contact B here, it looks like.
And there's nobody here to receive it. Kiddo is peeking mid. He's all the way up on Cat, and there's nobody on B. If FNL sneaks out at just the right time, they might get this for free.
Lord Natron's all the way through A. We should
Yeah,
have them.
they're
should
taking a
already
little
be
too
on B.
long.
Ooh, Hydro
Hydro
rotating.
out. Gets caught out. Ding. Kiddo. Natron does take out trains. Kiddo takes out Zolf and Leviathan. It's just Hamlet and Biggie getting the bomb down. Biggie finds Kydro. Kiddo finds the trade. It's just Hamlet and 1v4. Just looking for econ damage. Gets one more with attack 9. Spots Kiddo in towards that get right position. Molly comes in. It's still forced into the swing. 1 HP. Panicking a little bit. Not able to find the third, but ultimately finds the plant. Finds a couple kills. It's about the best you could ask for.
Yeah, I mean, just had some Tech 9s, no armor. Pretty good result, all things considered. If they had pulled the trigger just 5 seconds sooner, they would have had a free bomb site, though.
Yeah, that would have gotten a little bit dicier for AG, but I think we're seeing a tech pause come through here. Not sure from which side yet.
Someone slammed their desk a little bit too hard with their mouse.
A little early.
Yeah, a little bit early to be slamming desks. Was it Hamlet? Did you hear Hamlet slam her desk?
I didn't hear anything. I might have heard a scream of fear before I heard a mouse desk slam. I'll say that. Hamlet plays a little bit more of a horror game than a shooter when she plays Counter-Strike, you would think.
She gets jump scared.
I mean, I get jump scared all the time, but she screams when she gets jump scared. Like I just do like a quick little like, oh, but she's like, she's screaming. I'm scared that somebody might think she's being attacked and like call for help or something, because it's actually crazy how loud she can get when she's truly jump scared. Honestly.
All right, here we're into the first real gun round here for FNL. They did have that second round buy up, but first round, first full buy. Yeah, good start for Kiddo. Oh, 10-0.
I know. Takes off Biggie's head on the A ramp. That's the jump up.
For the nade damage.
I was looking for something to grab onto here in this round.
Yeah, Kiddo's doing their best Zolf impression.
Ooh, missed Molly in towards window. Kydro is here. Smoke going in towards ramp, and we have an aggressive play towards balcony, and H is just in a really strong position here. I don't know. FNL is going to need one of their Zolf or Leviathan to step up. Zolf does find the entry. You have to know where that smoke came from. This op and connector does get flashed off, but is going to spot trains running up with the bomb, I believe. Through the smoke. Spotted. Leviathan takes out Hero. Oh! Leviathan turns on Lord Natron and takes him out. Meanwhile, on Catwalk,
Oh, bombs
Hero
down
has
Cat.
found the bomb, and it's just Hamlet and Leviathan. Leviathan's position known, and Hamlet's likely suspected. It looks like a fight's coming here. I think Zero. Flash goes out. Hamlet dodges it, or the flash is just bad, and is able to take out Hamlet. Not ready for the fight, but is able to adjust and gets a clean headshot. 2-piece for Leviathan and Hamlet to take FNL's first round.
Hamlet looking a bit stunned there. She got that kill.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was too. It looked a little sloppy. I would have expected her to go down, Leviathan to be in a hard situation, but I think I heard a little shout of joy or like surprise about a minute ago. So I have a little bit of a preview. I just can't really tell what these exclamations are about until we see them here.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate round there for AG. I mean, they had a good
Hydra leg.
start, but not able to close it out.
Aggressive mid fight. Lord Natron goes down for free to Zolf's op, but Master Clipper following it up. Spots out Zolf, is jumping up in the boxes. Biggie swings with Leviathan. Zero fighting from Cat up middle, taking out Leviathan. Spots another player on top of the boxes. That's going to be Biggie. Kydro pushed through this. B apps and is going through C. Is going to get spotted. Knife out. Trains. AK picked up. Kydro low. Hamlet all the way. We're in each other's spawns. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where the bomb is.
T's are CTs, CTs are T's.
Zero is not going to be ready for Hamlet here, more likely than not. If Hamlet even goes jungle, Kiddo, alone on this B site, might not be ready for this. Shouldn't be ready for this. Hamlet, have your gun. And takes out Kiddo for absolutely free. The B site is open, but I still don't know exactly where the bomb is.
Oh, Cairo spots it.
Yeah.
Kydro.
I guess Biggie's hoping that this flank player pushes up, but is not going to get given it. 30 seconds on the clock. You've got to find something. Zero in window here. You're going to hear this util. Footsteps heard. Where are we going? Where are we going? We don't have the bomb. Hydra, and Hydra absolutely should be going down there, but is not going to in the end able to catch people looking the wrong way with their knife out. Great, like the bravery to push through apartments with 17 HP.
Yeah.
Rewarded.
Yeah, that round's one off the back of Kydro just taking that space. You know, I think originally they were looking to flank that top mid person, catches trains out unaware, and finds themselves with the bomb. And FNL, even though Hamlet's in CT finding a free kill on Kiddo, they're locked out.
Yeah, and I mean that late round was just kind of weirdly played by FNL. Just seems like they got on the wrong page about what needs to happen there, what needs to be covered. Biggie running up Cat, absolutely unaware of the window gap. Hamlet having to come all the way through apartments to recover the bomb.
Yeah.
But, FNL not looking great to start this T side here.
Does look like they're gonna force up into this round.
Forcing into this A hit for sure. It looks like it's gonna be quick with the way this util's being done by trains. There's 3 here to receive it. Jack. And Lord Natron peeking from balcony. Not gonna get looked at by Zolf, but is able to take out Hamlet as well before Biggie trades. The 3v3. Kiddo goes down the smoke from Palace. And I believe the bomb is down in front of Tetris. And FNL actually has it. And Leviathan's in a bit of a weird position here. Leviathan's been so good in these odd ball spots.
Trench booked it to be where no one's at.
Yeah, and AG's been great about rotating, but also been bad about over-rotating.
See if Kydro's got the... Oh, they vacate the bomb site.
Yeah, this timing might be brutal if you're trains. Just absolutely brutal. Yeah, this round is over. Zero's got trains on lock, and trains has no clue. Should be lunch and dinner here for Zero. Leviathan able to activate a little bit too late. Maybe get some consolation kills. It would be funny if Kiddo died in the exact same spot, the exact same way. But not looking likely to happen. They've got this on lock.
Yeah, it does look like they're aware of the potential to be market. So Leviathan probably won't be finding their way into this round.
No, looking like it's just a save of a MAC-10. It's a bit rough.
I do not think I'd be saving a MAC-10 here. But, they do have 3,500. They can, drop a MAC-10. Buy some pistols. So, it's not the worst thing to save, especially with armor and a couple of nades.
Yeah, and you know what? I think actually, trains slowed down on that rotate, and I'm wondering if it's because of that Kydro push that we saw earlier in the half. Just some paranoia about that push being there. having to walk because you know your opponent might be pushing to take that space. A little bit of mental warfare going on.
And, you know, Leviathan did have a great spot. I think they just took a little bit too long to activate the lurk there.
Yeah, I think Train's not able to get as far forward as fast as you might want to make that lurk a little more viable. Those rotates off coming a little bit faster than expected. 0 on the catwalk, does spot 1 while throwing a molly, but no real contact in it. No damage exchanged. Jack the Bipper on this balcony. Shots heard. 0 whips the spray. Jack the Bipper swings to trade and takes out Zolf and Hamlet. Bomb down as well. Just gonna rotate over. A bit of contact taken over towards A by Biggie on the scout, but ultimately this one hinges around that apartment's position. Ooh, and Biggie's not going to hit the shot. 2 players on AG are low here, and Jack with 18 is the only one actually in this apartment to receive. Kiddo just now getting here, takes a shot, but doesn't seem to hit. Flash coming out, we're going to force Kiddo off the angle. The flash is bad, forcing Kiddo into a bad corner. And Leviathan finds both kills, but Hydro jumping up onto the van is able to take out both Leviathan. Trains to close out the round. Crisis averted.
That got a little bit closer than you would have liked to see. Team Flash, very unfortunate. Yeah, the leads to Kiddo's death. You know, luckily Kydro was there to clean up the kills and secure the round for AG. Sounds like somebody's getting some Microsoft Teams messages in the background.
Yeah, a ton of notifications right now, so sorry. I'll do my best to keep on the line here. I don't know why it's going off so much.
Proto's work is exploding.
Zolf takes out Nord Natron on this A entrance. They're just going out kind of dry, or like more of a pop angle here. So this sort of land. Stairs Smoke Mist is going to open up Kydra, who's been so good so far to be involved in this round. Ooh, a blind shot to the smoke from Kiddo almost takes out one of FNL's players. It looks like they should hit the bomb down for the first time in a while here. Hamlet going down to a native smoke. Finding Hydro. Also finds Jack the Bipper. Fall. Ooh, Kiddo finds Biggie. Ryzen spotting the stairs player. Gonna go down to 0. It's a 2v2. Both keeps from default. Takes out 1. Finds the stairs player. Does not commit to the fight. 0 in the 1v2. No idea what it seems. And Zolf running head in hands is able to take out 0 and get FNL's second round on the board.
That was a good round by FNL. Able to take out take that second win. AG's money not looking too good. They haven't been able to keep too many people alive in these rounds. FNL has been keeping it really close, and you know we could see another FNL win off this back of this weak AG bye.
Yeah, I'm surprised CT economy is so bad. Jack the Bipper taking a PP by the ramp, not ready for Leviathan, holding. Jack Natron pushing up the middle, not contact, not quite yet. Flash is coming in, it's getting the fight. Finds Hydro, that underpass. Zolf taking Kiddo. Crisis averted. Leviathan does go down to 0 here, but overall the round should be FNL. And Biggie does eventually find 0.
Nice couple pickups by 0 there. Just AG just getting up in their face with those pistols and SMGs.
Yeah,
Not able to find success. Unlike earlier in the half when their force buy did go their way. But seeing a full save here by AG. Should see 4 on the board for FNL.
Hopefully.
5-man B stack.
Hopefully they prod the stack for their own sake. Looks like they're playing more of a default style here, but the bomb is walking towards. Okay. Walking towards middle. Dude, Zolf plays so loose. It's kind of nuts. Maybe time to go hit the KZ server, Zolf. That vent is not broken, so Jack the Bipper can't even reasonably like contest this take of window. Hamlet's gonna be the one to sniff this out. Hearing the disassembly of the stack, Kiddo gets spotted out before he can even peek. That left-hand peek claims him once more. Jack the Bipper goes down on the A site from trains, and this bomb is rotating in, going down reverse default. Zero dinks Biggie, takes him out. Site. That's the opera down, and Lord Natron finds Zolf in the murder hole, and now it's even numbers. And Hamlet, late lurk position, takes out Hydro. Finds Zero. Lord Natron from CT does get onto the bomb site. 1v2. In hand. Tosses it towards connector. Doesn't find any target. A little split between angles. Hamlet eventually able to come in and take Lord Natron's head off. Great shot. And get that fourth for FNL, though things did look a little shaky there for a second.
Yeah, I mean, good damage by AG there when you've got almost all just USPs and a single R8. You know, getting threes. You're quite happy with getting with 3, obviously. Would have been nice to get the round win, but, you know, can't be too greedy.
Let's see if they can win this half. Now, AG is playing still that same reserve style we saw in Inferno. They don't really look for anything unless the chips are down. You know, there's not really too many aggressive pushes.
Yeah.
I think we've seen them in apartments a lot of the time here, but, you know, mid only really sees action when they're broke. Both taking some contacts from balcony here. There's that jungle position. Not aware of the balcony player. Lord Natron activates and does put
Trains up con.
kind of slows down after that. FNL looks like they're retreating towards the B apartments here. It's just Kiddo there. I say just Kiddo, 13 and 6. Step heard. Biggie goes down on catwalk for free. Zero retreats into the bomb site. The jig might be up.
Yeah,
Leviathan
kind of seen Biggie going cat there. Kind of clues you in towards maybe it's a bit to B.
Yeah, and Leviathan goes down in that connector position as the lurk for absolutely free. It's looking like it's going to be 7 rounds for AG here, unless Hamlet and Trains can pull something out of their hat. Going towards that palace. There's 15 seconds left. They have to be saving at this point. Yeah, that's a save if I've ever seen one.
Yep, just saving for last round. He didn't necessarily need to. I think they could have gotten by with a pretty okay buy next round without saving, but those 2 extra AKs on Trains and Hamlet, they got plenty of money. They can drop an AK over to Zolf and Leviathan. Trains, drop an AK to Zolf. It's last round.
Please.
Press tab, look at your money.
Somebody's yapping. And not dropping. Oh my gosh, they're just sending him out there like that. Okay,
with the Galil. I guess it's better than nothing.
Oh, Zero in this underpass, spotted, takes a fight, does some damage. Molly comes in, forcing him back into the apartments, but all of FNL is in this middle position, and Kiddo is right here to receive it. The flash is coming in, the flick is just too fast. Train's going down immediately. Zero coming back to play here from underpass. Zolf not ready for it. Biggie gets the trade, but you're still down in players, FNL. Kaiser's going to throw a chunky nade here. It's about 25, the Biggie. And the Molly into underpass to follow up. FNL looking for something to work with. A little bit of contact made in towards apartments by Biggie. Jack spots it. Doesn't want anything to do with it. He's just going to back off. Say, you have to come to me. 40 seconds left, and it's the last round. FNL looks like they have no idea what they want to do.
Yeah, just kind of got stalled out. Looks like they're maybe gonna boost up mid here, see if they can.
Yeah, Kiddo is here for this. Oh, Hamlet flubs it, so Kiddo might be ready for this, but it's 20 seconds left on the clock. Biggie finds a kill in towards B. That's going to force AG to pay some attention to this, but Lord takes out Leviathan. Hamlet catches Lord without any ammo. It's just Kiddo in the jungle here. Hydra does take out Biggie. Is Hamlet going to be ready for this quick rotate in by Kiddo? Might hear the reload. Does hear the reload. Hamlet does find the first. You need this 5th round. Lost a clutch before, but that player that took you out is gone. The final girl in the final round of the first half here is Hamlet. Hydro looking, half the bomb ticked away, kit in hand, no util. Creeping towards this ramp position if Hamlet is ready. If Christine is just gonna running AK headshot Hydro and take out a 5th round for FNL to close out the half.
Yeah, nice clutch by Hamlet there. AG dropping the ball a little bit. They were in the driver's seat. What was that? A 4v2? 4v3?
I believe that was a 4v3. It was 2 on each. It was, yeah, because it was Kiddo in the jungle, 2 on B site, and then the 1 player in towards I think it was, who was it? Was it 0? It was 0. It was Hydro, I believe. It was one of those 2 players.
Yeah.
Anchored in towards that.
You would have loved to see AG, if you're AG, obviously. You would have loved to pick up that round. Kiddo, maybe you're respecting Hamlet in the 2v1 a little bit too much. Lets her plant, and then swings after she's all set up and got her gun out. Blocking the window smoke.
Biggie able to spot this. Takes a shot. Doesn't do much damage. This underpass nade is nice. About 40 damage off. Spots the cross-up cat. Leviathan on connected. Is that... Oh, is able to find 1 minute naps. Biggie goes down eventually from that window position. Hamlet on cat. Shooting 1 bullet. And oh, Hydro! It's just to be Hamlet on the catwalk here. Looking for something. Spots 1. Has to be aware that this is coming. Turns around to receive it. Takes the gunfight. Here's the players rotating in. Trains does find Jack. And Hamlet does have a kit. Zolf running in. He just market position. Misses all the important shots and goes down. Hydro does get taken out by Hamlet in the meanwhile, though. And Hamlet's hearing this rotate in through apartment. Smoker's down on the bomb. And if Hamlet can cross here, or win one of these fights, but she's not. Zero's going to take out her teammate and her before she even has a chance to sniff another round.
What a shot by Hydro there on that jump peak.
Yeah, I mean, just great individual play from AG. Pulled that round away from looking dicey. It looked like it could get a little bit scary for a second there, but ultimately FNL missed some important shots. Zolf, namely Hamlet, and AG hit theirs clearly. So shit. Yeah, they won the pistol. They got the bomb down, but their buy doesn't look like it. Biggie takes out Hydro with relative ease.
Zero high armor. And
Takes out Biggie. Oh, Hamlet! Huge trade. Nice shot. Spots 1 over. Gets a little overzealous. Jack is going to take her out. But it's a 3v3. No kit on FNL. They know exactly where these T's are at. They do have a flank player coming in. Kiddo does go down. Or Zolf does go down to Kiddo. Trains takes out Jack. Sword Neutron takes out Trains on the swing to site. And Kiddo's going to clean it up with the Mac 10. Interesting vibe from...
Yeah, it worked out for him. I would have... I mean, I guess I don't necessarily hate it. You know, you're going against USPs. I would have liked to see head armor and armor on some of them. Some of them didn't buy armor or head armor. Just because you do know you're going against USPs, armor pretty much makes them useless unless they can hit a double tap to the head real fast. But worked out for AG. Build up a little bit of economy and get out here with an op and 4K in the bank.
The leg on trains. It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that's
Scout
a
on Biggie.
good early damage.
Throwing the molly a little too early here. Lord Neutron getting ambitious with this peek out of Balk early, or out of Palace. And things go quiet elsewhere on the map. This bomb is leaned towards this A position. And it is Zolf pretty much alone on this A-bomb site, so whatever Zolf can get done here is a huge plus for FNL. But, steps gotta be heard. Nobody looks ready for the peak right there. And Zolf pushes into ramp and gets a huge spray down, finding 2, evening out the numbers. Is not going to be ready, but takes out 0 anyways. 4th put up in front of him, but the trade eventually comes through, and Jack the Ripper is going to take out Biggie. Leviathan gets the trade on that, and it's going to be a 2v1 for FNL. First advantage position on the CT side for yourselves. Kit on Leviathan, but no info on where Lord Neutron is going as the smoke on Jungle blocks the cleared. Leviathan spamming the boxes a little bit. Hamlet gets her head taken off. Lord Neutron spots Leviathan. No HP. 1 bullet's all it takes, and Leviathan is going to be able to get it done. Kit in hand, it's going to be safely in his hands, and it's going to be 6-9.
That was a hectic round.
Zolf just making the strangest push, finding a great spray transfer, and then turning around and tearing another player's head off. Overall, great stuff out of Zolf. Can't give him enough credit on this one.
Lord Natron, good try in the 1v2. You know, does find 1, hits the other down half. Isn't quite able to make it work with a little bit of HP remaining left over. And looks like we're just gonna have a quick little B rush. FNL wasn't quite ready for it, and AG's planting the bomb. 5 alive, and they get a nice one. Market onto Cat.
Hamlet takes out 0.
A little bit of over pushing
Hamlet takes
from
out Jack.
AG.
Biggie takes out Kydro. It's even numbers. AG's at a disadvantage of health. If Biggie clears this... But it doesn't matter. Lord Natron whiffs the shots. Kiddo spotted. And ammo disadvantage on both players. Hamlet finally able to find the kill. Do either of them have a kit? No. But I think there's just enough time for this defuse to go through safely. And that's going to be a 7th round for FNL. Real close, real dicey. Almost lost to pistols, but you take those if you're on FNL.
Yeah, you do. If you're AG, I mean, you're kind of kicking yourself in the foot a little bit. It was a 5v3, and you just over-peak into over-peaking into over-peaking. And just end up losing the round. You know, you have sight, you have market. I don't think you need to push into CT there, but here we go. We got AG with another full buy.
Curious to see if FNL's stabilization here is a flash off of some individual performances, or if it's going to be a pattern that we see on their CT side. Kydro takes up from the Palace super early, and that bomb is going to come out. Biggie does find the kill onto Kiddo in mid, and rotates over to this A hit. Op in hand is staring at this Palace. Drone tries to flick down, but Lord Natron just full sprinting out, takes Biggie down. 4v2, make that a 4v2 for AG. And Hamlet and Leviathan likely looking to save this. Hamlet in a bit of a hard position. Noise made. It's going to be heard by Kydro, but Kydro's not going to immediately decide to pursue this. 0. Top mid, just going to barely miss. Yeah, we're getting reports that T just won an elite to take home the trophy in a 2-0.
So if you like golfing, it's a good day for you.
Congrats to T. T's elite team. Hydra goes down to the bomb, despite being a mile away.
And AG hitting double digits here. You know, just a really nice A take. FNL wasn't ready for it. I mean, one of their A anchors was just sitting ticket. And you know they had that early palace death, which kind of just leaves the A side open, and AG took advantage, won their fights, and very nice round by AG here. Looking like we're probably going to see FNL buy back into this. A little bit of a force for Trains and Zulf, who are a little bit low on money.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that the FNL side has kind of stopped relying on that team play that we saw from them on Inferno.
Yeah, a little bit less cohesive. Not necessarily taking fights together, being in tradable positions. Have to see if they can make an adjustment.
Yeah, Biggie goes down early in mid to Lord Voltron. They just look a little lost. They look like they don't know how to play as a team on this map. They're just kind of taking individual duels. They're not going their way. When they are, they're winning rounds, but when they're not, just most of the time here. That plus AG's playing together a lot better than this side. Ooh, a missed Molly. Puts Wolf in a good position to take a fight here, but ultimately it goes down to Jack the Bipper. Kiddo taking out Hamlet and towards that mid side, and the A side's down. Bomb is down. AG is up. Leviathan awkwardly trying to find somewhere to save.
Yeah, taking this gun to the next round. I mean, your entire team's probably going to save, but you know, maybe you can do something, stack a site, play protect the president, and hope they run into you, and you're able to, you know, make it expensive, or maybe even pick up a round win. If the fights go your way.
We are getting to a scary place if you're on the Cryptic Crawlers.
If you're FNL here, do you force up and play for the win, or save and play for the tie?
You buy to 2k and you try to make a miracle happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Just play for the tie here. Stack a bomb site, hope they walk into you. Or you just push it.
Yeah, a little bit of a play being made by FNL. H is on the other part of the map to secure all of this. He's just probably rushing that from the site, but you're going to look for kills if you're on FNL. Try to get some rifles taken over to the next round.
Got themselves 2 rifles now. This could get pretty scary.
Bomb's going down on E. FNL's fully aware. Might look for more exits, look for more rifles, but ultimately it should be match point for AG.
Biggie looks like he's playing Doom.
Leviathan has a kit. Tiger's probably going to get this kill for free onto Hamlet. Yep. Clear doesn't go through. Fight happening. Kydro not ready. Leviathan takes out Jack, and suddenly FNL's in this round. Lord Natron can't deliver. Kiddo on the bomb site. Whiffs the shot, and Leviathan has a kit. FNL totally steals this round away.
That's
How did that happen?
that's unfortunate for your AG. I mean, like I said, when they picked up that second rifle, they it could get scary, and it got scary. AG overextending, not playing trades, not playing the bomb. Yeah, it's just unfortunate mistakes, unforced errors there.
Yeah, I mean, it just looked like Hydra was looking for some of these aggressive fights. Not able to catch that shot in the middle. A little bit of trouble getting out, but is going to get out without too much trouble. No damage taken, other than the one from blocking. Hamlet dodges. Hydra takes a little bit of contact. The middle. Gets his head torn off by Leviathan coming up the connector. Lord Neutron peeks from ramp and trades, but this is all fake. Caught by Biggie mid-air. Hamlet is going to hear all this pressure coming off the abs. Delivers the first. Jack goes down. Swings to take the second, but absolutely cannot. Zero takes her out. Trains finds the trade. And FNL is in a 3v1 versus Kiddo, who is 19 and 11. So if anybody's going to deliver, it's going to be this guy.
I mean, it looks like Kiddo's probably looking for a save here. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, off of the previous round, I'm surprised we didn't see attack or any kind of pause just to calm down for a second. You know, reset the mental. Instead, they went right into the round. Weren't able to find success, and we're looking at a little bit of save, and we're looking at 11-10 when, you know, this game could have been match point and potentially closed out by now. Here we go, just pistol rushing into A main, Leviathan finding 2, Zolf finding 1, Leviathan finding the 4th onto Lord Natron, and Biggie getting the last kill onto 0. And we are at 10-11 for FNL. Yeah, I mean, if you're AG here, I mean, you just have to have strong mental. Hopefully we don't see him, you know, tilt off the face of the earth off that round and off that previous round, and hopefully we can see him, you know, make a comeback and, you know, potentially give us a map 3 in this series. Does look like they're going towards another A lean here. Setting up for a exec, Lord Natron. Making some early contact, and he's just out Tetris. They're not smoking anything. No molly under balcony, and that is bombed down. Leviathan already finding 2 in the round with Zolf getting a 3rd. And it's a 2v5. It just looks like nice pickup by Kiddo onto Biggie though. Hydra finding 1 on Zolf. Bringing it back to a 2v3. Bomb is still down Tetris, so it's a little hard to get in here, but you know, if anyone can get it done, it's Kiddo and Hydra outstanding this series. Oh, Trains catching Kiddo out. Hydro here in the 1v3, hoping for some overextension. Hamlet maybe giving it to him. And Hydro looks like potentially just going to save here. No real way into the round. Trains, ooh, he's pushing ramp. Might be able to isolate these 1v1s if Hamlet on stairs. Hamlet does have the op, so would be hard for Hydro to get into this round. And yeah, it looks like it's just going to be a save. And scores tied up 11-11. Yeah, it just kind of looks like AG hasn't mentally reset since that round they lost. They look disjointed on the A take, kind of running out, not mollying under Palace. Didn't see any smokes coming out yet. A little bit of miscommunication going on, I think. So money's not great for AG. So man, if I'm AG here, it does look like they're buying up, but if I'm AG here, I'm gonna take the higher percentage chance here. I'd be saving. I'd be playing for OT. Yeah, it sucks to have to play to OT when you should have already been on match point. But gotta play the hand you're dealt with sometimes. It's like AG slowing it down a little bit, not taking these early fights, not taking these early presents. I mean, very limited util. They've got 2 smokes and a flash. If I'm them, I'm probably just gonna group B here and just go for a B hit with their couple of smokes. You know, they could also group, do an A hit, do right side smokes, but it does look like Lord Natron's gonna go show a little presence mid, see if he can find anything. Does look like we're potentially gonna get an A crunch from Khan here. One of the smokes is underpass. The other one is top mid, so it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any smokes come down on A. Jack the Bipper finding the kill on Leviathan. Zolf here in Sandwich. Low on bullets. Ooh, found out by Zero, and it's a 5v3. Jack the Bipper and Lord Natron both low. Zero, or Kydro finding Hamlet. It's a 5v2. Hydro taking out trains. Biggie, 1v5, desperately trying to save. Throws the off at the nab, and gets taken out by Lord Natron through the smoke. Yeah, well played by AG there. They had very limited util. They didn't have very many options in terms of set hits. I like that underpass push into the con crunch. You know, pushing that underpass into con, you know, you can really get away with not having too many smokes. Just smoke off cat, and you can take some pretty isolated duels along with your A ramp people coming out at the same time to drag some attention. And here we go into the last round. AG on match point. FNL looking to take it to overtime here. Ooh, Biggie not catching the first or the second out, taking damage. Jack the Bipper all the way up cat already, almost into ladder. Does look like FNL is kind of responding a little bit, taking a little A ramp space. Not able to quite find Biggie from that ladder position. Would have been a good pickup. Does look like bomb's gonna end up B. Gets dropped by Hamlet. No trade so far. Jack the Bipper able to pick bomb back up. See if he can find the skill on this window player here. Does find it onto trains. 4v4. Hamlet on backside B with one person in market. Ooh, Jack the Bipper. Nice shot onto Hamlet. Biggie trades him out and market with the op. And Zero here on the flank through window. Might be able to find a free kill here onto Biggie. And that should be bomb site. Do have to worry about this this apps push. I don't know if they're ready for it. Does look like Kiddo's looking towards apps, so might be aware of the possibility. And Leviathan looking to come through market, maybe waiting for Zolf here to take some contact. And ooh, nice kill by Leviathan, but Kiddo does find Zolf and apps at 2v1. Leviathan getting the 1v1, but Kydro coming in to take it into 2v1 and getting that last kill, bringing the final score to 13-11. I mean, if you're AG, you're breathing a sigh of relief. Probably should have closed out a little bit sooner, but you know, win's a win. Taking it to map 3. Gonna have to see how their nuke's doing. I apologize for Proto's absence. His work is blowing up, so just be me. That was why I was just solo casting there towards the end. But you know, good showing by AG there, not to get tilted. You know, some teams could have easily, thrown in the towel, so to speak, mentally, given up, and lost map 2 there. AG, great mental fortitude to take that win to bring us into map 3. And with that, I will go ahead and send us to a break, and we'll see you all guys for Nuke in a couple of minutes.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
Welcome back, everybody, to map 3 of FNL versus AG. Sitting here in the pool before pistol round, getting a little bit of radiation exposure. Very healthy, very good for the skins. Here we go, AG starting on T side. Looking like they're going to do some outside smokes here, a little bit of an outside play.
And my name is Packy. I'm observing right now, but I'm also going to yap with Rames while Prod is dealing with a work call.
Does look like AG get down secret uncontested. Zolf is here, gets his head absolutely torn off by Lord Natron. Biggie here at ramp, looking to catch him crossing the site.
But look at Bob.
Gonna get a fight. Ooh, Biggie and Hamlet finding 2 picks and Kydro here out on A site. It was all a ruse. Oh, and Trains gets the knife onto Lord Natron. Kydro and Jack the Bipper in a 2v3 here. 2 coming up heaven. One guy looks like he's going to be coming up vents. Hamlet taking 3 fall damage. Not able to find the kill in Hut. Does hit Jack down, taps the bomb. Jack the Bipper finding the kill on the Biggie. And onto Hamlet and Trains.
Miles away.
I guess he thought he was gonna go ramp instead. Didn't quite look at the clock.
Yeah, I'm really confused about, like, there are 2 people out heaven for at least 10 seconds, and Trains is still, like, moseying up ramp. That's, whew. I mean, Trains got the knife kill, so oh, Trains is gone. Trains is dead. Guys, somebody DDoS Trains after he got the knife kill. Alright, we're gonna go swimming again. We're gonna come back down.
Yippee!
Let's swim in the water a little bit. Be with the fishies.
Fun fact: water is actually such a great insulator of radiation. You could go swim in a pool, you know, the reactor pool, and you wouldn't get much more radiation exposure than, you know, background radiation outside.
That's awesome, bro.
You might get cooked a little bit, but from the heat, but that's okay.
Yeah, you know, that's the worst that could happen. Oh, Trains is
Looks like
back?
Train has reconnected. They're gonna buy around his nice 3.6k money, or are they gonna go for a save and be able to get out a 3rd round op? Does look like we're still in a tech pause. Hopefully they're not being naughty and using it for tactical purposes.
What else is there on this map, Rams? Is there anything behind this door?
No. Go back, look up. Look up. Yeah, there's this thing that just freaking hangs, bro.
You never look up on Nuke and see this, bro.
Bro, could you imagine if you shoot that wire and make that thing come crashing down?
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah. I think they need to add that. Oh, looks like we're live.
Oh, hey, we're coming back.
Like FNL is gonna force up here.
Oh, Zolf with the shoddy.
To see how this force up works out for him. Got a nice little Nova, some SMGs, a FAMAS, and a Scout. And AG kind of going with a little bit of a light buy on Lord Natron and Jack the Bipper again. Kind of seems like Lord Natron gets to play econ so Kiddo can get a 3rd round op.
Huge flash by Trains.
It's a good one. I'm gonna need to save that for my demo review.
A-pop looks like it's coming. Top Hut
Hamlet.
Molly is missed, but they're out. Trains just missed
Hamlet
it.
gets one on Lord Natron, Kydro getting a trade on Hamlet, and Bomb is down. Trains finding one on Kydro, and Biggie finding one onto Kiddo, and it is 0 and Jack the Bipper in a 2v4. Jack the Bipper finding one onto Biggie. Zolf absolutely blasting 0 with the with the shotgun, and Leviathan finding the kill on Jack the Bipper, bringing the score to 1-1. Yeah. AG kind of going for another light buy off the second round. This time not working out too great for him, unlike on Mirage.
Trains has got to be like having some sort of tech issues. There's like a bunch of like weird stutters there, like just completely like baiting Hamlet. Basically, they're just all the way out hut without her knowing. Luckily, she still gets the one, and they're able to save the round. But that gets really scary that they're just allowed to lurk out hut.
Hamlet with the auto shotty here. Might be able to see some good action if they decide for another napalm, which it does look like we're going to be seeing. Oh, it's trying to.
Oh no!
You know, getting stuck on the vent. Natron going down. Hamlet getting a kill on the 0. Auto shotty. Finding a second onto Zolf. Or onto Jack the Bipper, and Zolf getting a kill onto Hydro.
Hamlet making that auto shotty work. They could have got down vent. Somebody was like full blind at the top of the vent and could have just hit D and would have fallen down the vent and they would have gotten there, but
yeah, Kiddo got caught on the. I think they got caught just on that corner there.
yeah, I don't know if it was like a Final Girl flash or like their own flash it could have just like stared at. It's really unfortunate. It would have been a free bomb plant, genuinely.
Yeah. Here we go. We got kind of a buy here from All Good. Galil on Jack the Bipper, but AK's for everyone. Looks like we're getting a little bit of ramp pressure here. Ooh, Lord Natron, nice kill on the Biggie.
And
No
all
trade.
5 are centered around lobby here. Hamlet Closa is also the only real A player here on the ground. Trains is just playing Overwatch. We have 2 people down B already, too.
Push it, Hamlet, push it. You hear the smoke, push it. Do it. You have the shotgun,
Oh,
do
this
it.
is scary. Oh no.
Trains is scared for the ramp. Hamlet does find one on the Kydro.
Oh
Kiddo
no.
deletes Trains. Hamlet does get the AK and gets it. Zolf killing Jack the Bipper. Kiddo getting one on the Leviathan. Zolf trading back 0, and it's a 2v2. Bomb is planted back site. Kiddo and Lord Natron both low HP. Missed kill onto Zolf from Kiddo, and Zolf gets the kill onto Kiddo, giving FNL their 3rd round.
Zolf with a clutch 3K. I'm really unsure what the miscoordination was there with AG. 2 people going ramp when they just are planting on A is obviously not what you really want. You want them just turning around and coming back. They just walk into Zolf's crosshair, both die, and I mean that loses them the round. They would have had it to fall forward just on site.
Yeah, and you know, if they had turned around, they would have been able to catch Hamlet lobby. Instead, Hamlet's just allowed to stay alive, and you all of a sudden get worried about that lobby doors push. Looks like another save here by AG, just some pistols.
And a Nova is entering
Nova.
outside.
Fight,
Alright.
going for an early fight. Hit down by the Nova, but
I wanted to see it so bad.
no quite success found. He
A
does look
lot
like
of
Proto
spamming
is
outside.
back.
Yeah, Proto, do you want a yap? You're good, bro.
Yeah, I'm back.
Woo!
Sorry, my work just kind of blew
Hi
up.
guys, I'm going
Somebody
back
changed
to
something.
observing.
Hi. Biggie? Biggie?
Biggie? Biggie Smalls?
These runs are so awkward from what I could see. Leviathan takes out 0 and takes out Jack. Hamlet on the ladder takes out Lord Natron. Zolf finding Kiddo and Biggie finding Kydro. It's 5 alive for FNL. 4 on the board after losing Pistol. 4-1.
Yeah, AG is finding the bomb plans. They're just not finding the kills and the follow through that they need to so far.
I mean, they're not finding the site players though, because they're walking out and planting the bomb with the site players alive.
Yeah,
Pretty much every round that they get the bomb down. It's weird. Is it nerves? You think it's nerves?
I don't know. Well, I mean, AG hasn't played Nuke in the regular season. I assume they've scrimmed it and practiced it, but you know, maybe it's just lack of reps.
Yeah, I mean, we did discuss this during pick ban. They have not really played this map, and it looked like they were kind of banking it, fast ramp plays. Wolf's not ready for it. Biggie Not able to see anything. Denied that vision by Smoke Lord Natron. Claims the first blood in the round. Biggie falling down to this B site. Now, on the back foot. This is another important shot to even out the numbers. Evacuates to double doors. Hamlet on this back site B position. And AG pauses. Trains. Being hit by Kiddo here. Walks in. Kydro gonna take him down for free. It's just Leviathan on this A site. Not cleared. Top player. Kydro taken out by Leviathan, but Kiddo's gonna get the trade. Up the vent we come. Biggie into the squeaky door. Swiftness. Hamlet running up secret. Just get a little awkward. A 2v4 FNL. Likely to lose this round. Biggie, though, does take out 0. Kiddo is in heaven with this op, so it is mostly in safe hands here, unless an absolute blinder. Hamlet, it's a 1v3. Biggie gets the trade, but Kiddo returns the favor. 2 rounds on the board for AG.
AG finally pick up their first round since Pistol. Yeah, I mean, I think that was good by AG. They took ramp. They just kind of sat there. They didn't feel like they could force the B site. And instead, Trains, maybe overpeak it a little bit. J-Hall, opens the A site wide open.
Yeah, and I think if Zulf is just ready with the gun out there, that round goes very differently too, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how the whole thing got kick-started, was Zulf had mutual in hand or something, got caught without a gun in his hand, and died for free.
I would never do that. That's never happened to me in my life.
Me personally, I even thought that was possible, but I've been proven wrong. Does anybody know what's happening with Trains, by the way? What was happening on Pistol? Why did he...
I think he's been having some tech issues. He DC'd after Pistol. There's kind of been some moments where it looks like he's maybe...
Opdual.
I don't know, if internet or something, but...
Smoke here is going to deny that Opdual from Kiddo. Trains. Asleep at the wheel a little bit here.
Yeah,
He's on that top hut position.
Is his ping really high or something?
I'm not sure. Door opened. Hamlet's going to hear that. Might look for the fight. Coming out. It's a little awkward. Leviathan saves the day, though. Hamlet, 100% HP. 0 lurking in on this mini position. Hamlet, are you ready for it? She's holding it, and she's going to win the fight. So ready. It's a 5v3. And AG's going to prod at this ramp. It's just Zulf here. Still good so far. He's going to continue that trend, taking out Jack the Bipper. Kiddo does get the trade. 4v2. FNL up.
Looks like they are going to end at the B site here.
Stomping down that ramp. Biggie alone here. That spotted. Shot whiffed. And goes down for free. It's a 3v2 now. These rotates are going to get hurt as the bomb goes down. Stopped. Position. Hamlet putting a little bit of uncertainty. Gets one through the door onto Kydro. And Kiddo empties the mag. He's going to reload, but is not going to be ready for this flank from Trains. On the door. Courtesy of Hamlet. It's a free kill on the Kiddo. It's going to be 5-2 for FNL on their CT side of the nuke.
Was a nice try by AG to bring that back. Not able to close it out though. Yeah, Biggie on that B site kind of split the difference on the op shot and kind of really gave an opportunity for AG into the round, but weren't able to quite close it out.
Yeah, Kiddo's been really strong on the op when given those opportunities. But not putting out quite the performance we were expecting. Leviathan and Zulf stars and they've continued this. Ooh, and Leviathan pushing outside finds 3. Hydro eventually able to get the trade, but it's just him and Jack the Bipper left in this round.
Nice little eco frags, always makes you feel good.
And these 2 players for AG have been struggling so far in this game. Jack, really, I'd say this whole best of 3. This round would be a big pullback for them, no matter what the numbers on the board say. But it looks like they're looking like they're just going to save. We're going to be sitting here for a minute straight watching them stare at lobby. Actually.
That little heaven smoke.
Does it land?
It does land.
Drilling is good. They don't even look like they're playing off this. It looks like it's fake. It's trying to get somebody to push somewhere to give them some way back in.
Yeah. Yeah,
spiking.
AG not doing too hot. I mean, it is T-side nuke. It's not nearly as CT-sided as it may have once been in the past, but it's still pretty CT-sided. So can't count them out.
And FNL seems unaware actually of like what gaps they have and what they need to cover. They have 2 down B here. A little paranoid about this lower wrap. Spotted. Hamlet is screaming that something terrible just happened to her. So I would expect a jump scare. And then Jack does take out Zolf, as Zolf hunts. But the save is going to go through mostly uncontested by FNL. Hamlet finds a kit. Probes a little deeper.
Was
Steps
she
third, but no
screaming
contact.
about the kit?
I hope not. Yeah, there's no telling. There's no telling what it could be. We do have a 2-minute delay on the Go TV, I think, so...
Oh, so you get a... Maybe this round. Maybe a little Hamlet cam.
Maybe an A-rush?
I can see an A
We'll
rush.
see. Oh, outside. Maybe next round. This round, Leviathan. So aggressive outside is going to hear all these footsteps. Listen to that info gathered. Is FNL going to move down off that? Is anybody moving down off of that? We've heard all of these steps outside. Where is FNL? It's just going to be Zolf rotating down. And he's uncertain about it. We've heard all these steps. Where's the defense? Oh, this drop. Nice silent drop from 0, but unfortunately punished. The bomb's going down on B. There's absolutely no test. Zolf's not ready for this fight, and he goes down to 3. And this aggressive push. Biggie, aim your gun at the guy! Jack the Biffer takes a free kill with an aggressive push and aggressive this secret retake. Nice shot from Hamlet on the nitro. Great miss by Lord Natron. Leviathan finds the kill, and it's a 2v3. Kiddo's low. Bomb's already half ticked away. Jack the Biffer's position. No, Leviathan. Jack the Biffer takes out Hamlet. Things get a little disorganized, but Train takes the bomb. The spam comes through, but there's not enough ammo to block burst. And the ninja defuse from Train! It's knife. Is that karma?
Oh, that's so unfortunate if you're AG there. Just not enough bullets in the AK to finish off Trains. Oh, and then at least you get the knife.
I think we know what Hamlet was screaming about. Because I'm screaming too. I'm actually so curious. Was Trains the one who got the knife on round 1? That is... Yes, that's true. That's karma. But, I'll take getting knifed if it means I win the round. Hop outside. Lord Natron spotted Zolf. Zolf definitely spotted Natron. On utility, AG invested here. It looks like a missed smoke. Lands on top of the marshmallow. And Zolf barely missing that shot. And Lord Natron's going to capitalize, taking the kill. Leviathan's going to hear all these pushes down into lower again. Biggie's finding nothing ramp. Where are the rotates? And Biggie's going to lose the fight. And FNL is just in a terrible spot here. This round is pretty much over. Also going to get jump scared there, so maybe that's what this room is really about. Who knows? Leviathan does get the trade, but AG gets the bomb down on B. And I really think FNL needs to trust this info they're getting. And they really should save here. Leviathan's felt really confident this whole game. I mean, Zolf's the only one that's really broke. I guess you can kind of look for some exits here without it impacting the economy too much if you go down, but the wiser decision here is definitely just to get these guns out of dodge and ensure,
Yeah, it
sure
does
things
look
go
like
your way.
what we're doing here. Ooh, Leviathan.
Down without a word no matter. Trains. Recovers the spray and is gonna get out here. Absolutely. But round given over to AG.
Kiddo does go down to bomb. But looking at the money, AG should have more than enough money. Can buy whatever they want. And FNL? I mean, they lose this round. They probably looking at a 7-5 half because they won't have too much money going into the last.
Yeah, I think they really need to put a little bit more focus on just trusting that information and rotating down. They're trying to hold from behind the smokes too much. They're trying to, you know, mind game their opponent, I guess, and say, you guys are down. Oh, Leviathan just taking an aggressive fight outside and losing. Put them down early.
Yeah, it's their top frag down in the first 20 seconds.
Hamlet in this hut. Close second to Leviathan so far. Looks like AG is looking towards ramp. Zolf's already in this B site. And Biggie with the op. A little bit of indecision. J is open. Jack the Pipper's already out. It looks like they're crossing to go down. Jack spots the player, or Biggie spots Jack and takes him down, evening out the numbers, and Zolf is looking to creep up this ramp. But is going to get spotted from the B players. I mean, there's just no hold on this secret area at all. Trains is somehow able to slip down the vent. And the bomb is spotted going down, tagged up as well. There is somebody here holding. Hamlet does find Zero. Trains is already fast into this control position. And Lord Natron is close. Still coming in. Lord Natron goes down for free from Trains in control. Bomb's half ticked. Kit on Trains. Trains does go down. So that only tick dropped. Hamlet wins the fun fight on Kiddo. And the defuse is going to get stuck. Biggie takes out Hydro, evening out the numbers. Or, sorry, putting AG to nothing. And Biggie, they had a kit in the double doors. I don't think anybody picked it up.
Yeah, it would have been close if AG had been able to delay just a little bit longer.
Yeah, good kills out of Hamlet that last run. Found 2 from a deficit. Namely, found that kill on the Zero to get them into that ramp room and let that retake take place. And found that crucial kill on the retake. Oh yeah, Kiddo and Zero both opping here. Looks like Zero's going for that marshmallow pick. Kiddo is looking for that ramp pick. He is going to get given the peek, but both players are going to miss their shots. Zero dying to Biggie for his. And AG is just at a massive disadvantage on round 12. They look like they're kind of scrambling.
Yeah, the double op hasn't worked so far for AG. I haven't watched any of their previous games. I assume it's something they'll pull out. It doesn't seem like here.
Kiddo gets traded by Kydro. Lord Natron sneaks into Big Garage and takes out Leviathan, but this is so awkward if Hamlet pokes her head up at the wrong time. Oh! And Lord Natron just is too focused on his crosshair, doesn't see him. Meanwhile, AG sneaking in through A main. Fine, but the A site is almost empty except Trains in that Mustang position does take out Hydro. Zolf opening Squeaky, takes out Jack who's distracted, and it's going to be a 9-3 half for FNL. If they can get this pistol round across the line, their odds for taking this series and the trophy are so high.
Yeah, great showing by FNL so far. AG looking a little bit less practiced than FNL. Zero not having that great of a game so far. Unfortunate. You know, that's just how it goes. We've all had those. I've had those.
I've had my fair share of those. Trust me.
Yeah, don't look up my elite stats.
I won't. Trust me.
Thanks.
Okay, I wonder what they're going to do. They're taking a timeout. I mean, like, ultimately, I think the story here is, right, that if you go look at the scoreboard, if you go back, you watch the demos, it's that, like, FNL's individuals are delivering more than AGs are. Truthfully.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just, at the end of the day, FNL's winning their fights and AG isn't. I mean, AG has gotten the bomb down and they've had sight multiple rounds and they've just not been able to hold post plants.
Yeah, and it seems like they found an answer with that lower rush from outside. FNL really wasn't reacting, but
yeah, they got down quite a few rounds, and FNL was slow to rotate people over.
And I think that the lower level, that paranoia can kind of get to you that like, oh, it's never going to work twice in a row.
Yeah.
But just try it. If they can't stop it, if they don't stop it the first time, great. If they can't stop it the second time, even better. Cool outside play. Kiddo, what are you seeing?
2 through the
What?
smoke.
And Leviathan goes down through the smoke too. It's just Hamlet with the bomb sprinting towards the B site. He will offer it up. A little bit of a panic Glock spray. Gets away. There's a quick flank. I don't... it's a little dicey. The knife comes out, and then there's a player on top of her. Kiddo does find the headshot, and, I mean... Kiddo, what did you... I guess maybe just hearing the footsteps, just reacted to the shot, got a little lucky.
Someone check him PC. Disabled smokes.
It's the start you need if you're on AG, though. Zero doubling his kills in that round.
Huge. We love to see it.
Let's see if you can do it again. No gun. Absolutely no gun. I'm so confused by AG's second round buys after winning pistol in this best of 3.
This is some advanced recruit tech I do not understand.
It's an A-ref from FNL. Looks like they're trying to get the bomb down. Lord Natron does find 289. Get up at another level. Actually does take out Jeff the Bipper with the type 9. But ultimately, this should just be a simple cleanup job by AG. Into a defuse, and FNL is going to be happy with the plant.
AG finding their fifth. I mean, you know, they string another couple together. They're right back in this. You know, like I was saying, nuke CT sighted. So you would have liked to see a little bit more than 3 rounds on T side, but it's doable. It's doable to come back with that many. You know, especially if you picked up pistol and the conversion like AG just did. This bonus round is going to be huge. Very impactful if they can manage to pick this up.
Yeah, this round is important for deciding if this is going to be a pretty close game or if FNL is going to look to try to blow this out of the water. Leviathan's been so good so far. Not able to find a duel ahead of the smokes outside. And it looks like that's FNL's general game plan this round is just head down outside. Made the smoke. Nobody behind it to peek. Leviathan over it. Is going to take a good fight with the blue box player and tears Kiddo's head off. That's the top frag for AG down early. And Lord Natron tagged low. The bomb is still on close to Marshmallow. And Hamlet's alone in this hut position. Push. Kydro goes down and lower to Zulf. And Zero does find Hamlet. This lobby's clear. That's going to get calmed. Does AG have a reaction? Looks like the reaction is to move the 1 HP player down the vent in towards single door. But FNL's thinking about it. And look, the ramp play, the rotate's gone. They're gone. They're not going to be here for this. If they wrap in through mini right now, they get the A site for free, and they have a flank coming from heaven.
Oh, this. Oh, Jackie.
Oh, the jump! The misplay. Why is your knife out, baby? Keep your gun on you. That's a terrible misplay, but FNL still in the advantage position here. Zulf does find the 1 HP player. Jack the Viper's position is known. Lineup is being held. Zulf takes out Jack. Zero's position revealed. Oh, spots Leviathan. Leviathan can think better of sticking in that corner and takes Zero out. And Zero is coming alive a little bit. 5 kills, I think 2 in that round, but ultimately not able to find the impact you need. And now if you're AG, the game's kind of on the line with this one, to be honest with you. Jack's got to drop over a gun. Surely. Little bit of an awkward shuffle as AG figures out the buys, but they're going to have a full buy here.
Yeah, I mean, they lost the bonus. Yeah, would love to see him win the bonus, but at the end of the round, it is a bonus. You know, save SMG weapons over, so... This gun round's important.
Kydro fast in this lower area is gonna say the smokes are fake. Well, oh, what is that spam coming through from Lord Natron?
Check him PC.
AG name a better duo. Leviathan doesn't care. Finds Hydro, swings into the garage fight. Doesn't keep his gun out for a reason I can't discern. Jack and Pepper pushing, finds trains, but Hamlet gets the trade with Biggie assisting. The op is here, but Hamlet falling to smoke down. Kiddo burned and smoked off the fight. Nobody down in this lower position. Lord Natron quick to flank from the A site, but everyone's just going to evacuate the ramp, take this B bomb site, and we are going to be in a post-plant situation shortly here. Hamlet, likely the first point of contact in towards double doors. Actually, we have some aggression coming out of Zol. Is able to take Lord Natron's head off and kill the ramp part of this pinch. Hamlet! Oh, we've got to keep our gun out. Zero takes out finds Kiddo in towards single door, but Zero not able to find impact before. Can he go from 0 to heroes? 1v1. Smoke on the bomb. Zolf.
Does have hit.
Not ready for the cross. Zolf. Back low. Stray.
He ran out of bullets.
Time.
Oh, and he just gets it!
Barely!
And we're knifing in the smoke. Zero.
Able to make a huge hero play and deny.
Yeah, Zero doing their best Hercules impression, going from 0 to hero, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, if I have any notes for FNL at this point, it's just keep your damn guns out. How many? I think that's 2 deaths. 2 very important kills happened in that round with FNL players, with util, knives, quick switching. Just keep your gun in your hands. This is a crazy early push.
Zero feeling though.
Kiddo finds Leviathan outside too. And it's only pistols to receive this. Info received. Hydro. He's going to take the fast fight into Zolf, who's a little too aggressive pushing into that ramp. Hamlet and Biggie in the 2v4. Hamlet a little bit forward here. Nobody's covering this. He's going to hear these shots. Hamlet. And a duel tears Lord Natron's head off. A clean adjustment. And a lot of this map is actually open here for FNL. Kiddo is in this heaven position watching the outside cross. There's only 1 player on A and there's 1 player in ramp, so there is actually a gap here. Biggie takes the fight. Jack falls as Jack slips in towards that Mustang position. Hamlet's position known is getting held. Hamlet wins the first fight. Kiddo on the follow-up duel from Heaven is going to take her out. And AG takes another round on FNL's eco, so you kept close.
Zero waking up here in the second half. I mean, what ended the half with 1 kill, up to 9. You know, it being a real playmaker for this AG team. Really helping to push them to close this game. And you know, I think if we want to see AG take the lead, I think, you know, Zero needs to, you know, keep up the performance that we've been seeing out of him these past couple of rounds.
Yeah, I mean, and on Mirage it was Hydro, right? It's just somebody else really waking up and pulling that extra weight. It's going to be a quick vent drop rush to get the bomb down onto the B site. AG not quite able to beat this, so this bomb is going to be positions are going to be Hydro finds first onto Biggie, gets traded by trains by the Tech 9 Kiddo, being a little conservative. And that liberal push into ramp. There's Hamlet. Awkward fight in secret. This is what you do. You pull out your pistol, Biggie. And you get the kill. Hamlet, a little scared by the teammate. Pistol's out. Knife out, Zol.
At this rate, I'm expecting it to just turn into 5v5 knife yard.
I'm just in shock. So, I mean, that's a good round. FNL's gotten the bomb down on their saves pretty reliably, right?
Yep.
But, like, you need more of the success than that. I think a lot of their success is coming off of individuals, and a lot of their failures are from those individuals just overheating. Zolf and Leviathan just taking very aggressive fights that are unfavored for them, thinking they're better, they'll win, and coming out wrong. And you can see that in Kiddo's scoreline. You can see that acceleration from like a relatively even player in the half to 18 to 12.
FNL timeout into AG timeout. Yeah, do you think we're going to see any adjustments from FNL here? See any adjustments from AG? I mean, FNL really just needs to just lock it in just a little bit. I think they're overheating. So,
Yeah, I mean, the rounds that FNL have won have been off the back of just not just their individuals, but it's like the late round situations where they're playing together and they're taking fights, like the retake onto B that they had in the first half, pushing together on their T rounds, taking sites together, and just playing their coast plant. But Zero seems to have flipped the momentum of this half just a little bit with that clutch. Let's see if FNL can recover.
got a little bit slower outside play here for FNL.
Playing with numbers, lurk in towards door. Biggie lurking here. Is Biggie gonna... Biggie hears the footsteps. And Zero walks into the fight and goes down. Gets a little bit of damage off. Some awkward fighting happening outside, but overall nobody goes down. Biggie is eventually snuffed out by Lord Natron. And it's a 4v4. Jack from heaven. More awkward fighting. Still nobody goes down. Players tagged low on both sides. AG just fully rotated into this B hit. They're kind of disjointed. I mean, I could see a world where if just one player on FNL gets their entry... Are they going to go wrap up back through vent? This would be massive. I mean, Jack is here to receive it. Trains gets a little bit too far forward on the single door. Jack the Bipper finds Leviathan elsewhere on the map.
Natron
now
gets out.
Oh, Lord Natron. Hamlet with the bomb is out towards the A site. Zolf is doing a good job of selling this. There's nobody watching this. Zolf gets the first kill. Hamlet bomb spotted. Hydro goes down. Jack half HP. He's gonna hear this tap. First to swing does. Hamlet takes the first head off, and this clutch is in question. Kiddo on the other side coming up heaven. A little concerned. Is Hamlet ready for this? Spots the head, gets a little scared for the other fight. Finds it onto Kydro. It's a 1v1. Suddenly, a round that FNL had no question. No chance of winning. Hamlet might be the one to save it. Spots Kiddo. Kiddo has no idea. Sneaks under, waiting for the clean opportunity to take off the head. And able to take out Kiddo. An absolutely massive clutch by Hamlet to turn the on its head and put FNL at 11 points, poised to take match points. I can't believe it.
That was some heroics by Hamlet. AG, I think you got to take a timeout off that one. That's ooh, that hurts.
And look at their money. Look at their money. They have nothing. They have nothing to work with. They have an op and 2 enforce. And Kiddo's been great. But if FNL just chooses the right direction, Kiddo might have no say in this round.
Yeah.
FNL not showing anything on this ramp play early. Kiddo is motivated to leave this ramp. Lord Natron spotted. Is able to take out Zolf on top Marshmallow, but Biggie is going to get the trade. It's going to even up the numbers. I don't know if the bomb was spotted, but Hamlet alone in this lobby again. Leviathan takes out Kydro. Leviathan takes out Jack. This A site's crumbling. AG looks like we had so much control. Hamlet takes out Zero on the ramp, and it's just Kiddo in a 1vx again, but this time much less winnable. Same position. And they have no money to work with. They have nothing. They're about to give match point over unless Kiddo is miracle. And the usual raining in, and you're spotted. You're able to take out Biggie, but you're tagged down to half. You've got no idea where the enemy players are.
I think you just have to save for OT here.
Yeah, you're just locked out unless you.
Looks like Kiddo's maybe trying to find their op. In the smoke.
Yeah. Smokes have been the bane of everybody's existence in this game. Kiddo, barely able to find the way out. Is going to get away enough in time to save, and the FNL players will get it to the other side of the map, so it should be relatively safe. Hamlet goes down after the bomb, but that's got to be the last thing on your mind as FNL hits 12.
Yeah, money's not looking good for AG. This we might be looking at a 13-8 game here in just a minute or two, but yeah, we let the round play out. You never know. Jack the Bipper might find an insane 5K with the PP Bison.
Yeah, our Zero might come back alive and keep AG in this game as he did earlier. It's all on the line. This could be the round that decides our champions for Recruit.
Yeah. Does look like it's gonna be a fast ramp play with no one here to stop it.
Yeah, no one at all. Just Zero on the B site. The rotate coming down from Vent. But that rotate is a Bison. And it's looking the wrong way. Zero is like, oh, well, I heard him, but I don't see him. And now Biggie's gonna pounce from Clock. Lord Natron finds Zolf. But Jack the Bipper is just like, where are they? Trains is with the bomb in hell. AG's not quite down yet. This could get weird if Trains pokes his head out at the wrong time. Or just get spotted. Lord Natron, AK in hand. Single door, taking contact. This is such a weird round. FNL is really taking their time. Really stressing AG out. They have no idea. Is the bomb about to get planted on... Biggie on top of Silo is going to go down. Lord Natron also takes out Hamlet. Trains and Leviathan. Left in the 2v3. Your season was so rough. So rough. You have match point on the line here. A 2v3 to close it out after Hamlet's enormous 1v3 would feel amazing. You're in the positions for it. Here come the fights. It's going to be Trains taking first contact. First down. Leviathan actually takes the first down. Trains takes out Hydro. It's a 1v1. Jack the Bipper on the other side. And Trains is able to take him out and close out the season. FNL Cryptic Crawlers are your season 19 Recruit champions after a rough season. After a hard start, clawing their way back in, are able to come into playoffs as one of the lowest seeds. Take out the 1 seed in semifinals. Nobody even wanted to watch their first playoff match get streamed from quarters. They didn't vote for it at all. They said it would be a blowout. They saw them get that upset. They're like, let's watch them take out Boa. 2-0 Boa. Come into this AG map, a map 3 banger to close it out. Huge clutches on both sides and well played from both teams. But yes, FNL is going to take it home. What a series.
Yeah, well played by FNL there. There was a chance for the comeback from AG. They weren't quite out yet, and then Hamlet with her absolute heroics there in that 1v3, really swinging the momentum of the half and ultimately the game.
Yeah, actually just massive performance on individuals from both sides. I mean, Kiddo had a huge impact on the op. Obviously the clutches on both sides on that nuke was insane. It just kept swinging the momentum back and forth, and until that very ending, it was really hard to say who was likely to take it. I think we're gonna try to get another interview. Last time, okay, FNL, we had you all 5 in here. Harames, do you want to do that again? Packy, do you want to do that again, or are we just?
It's that's a lot of people to get in here, but we can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd be down for it. If we can let me reach out. Yeah, let me go see if I can pull any of them in real quick.
Waiting, see if any of them are gonna come join. Otherwise, they're
They're
stinky.
coming.
You.
Zolf's in hangout. Zolf's in hangout right now, and I think we're also in
Oh.
Hamlet still. Oh, Hamlet's in there too.
Ooh.
Oh.
I can move Hamlet. What are we in? We're in C. Oh, there's Zolf.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh.
Congratulations, all 5 of you. Look, how does it? I mean, like, look. Everybody was kind of thinking, FNL. I don't even know if they're gonna make playoffs, and then it turned into FNL. Their quarterfinal match is gonna be a blowout, and then it's FNL. There's no way they beat BOA. There's no way they beat the #1 team, and then they come into here, and they're like, there's no way they beat what should basically be a prospect player on the op in Kiddo, right? I mean, where's your guys' head at? Like, how did you approach this and just take it home so strongly, so convincingly?
I guess I'll start. At the very beginning of the season, I saved a new GIF to my favorite GIFs. And that GIF was the 2x trophy check GIF because I knew it was going to happen.
Oh,
Oh,
go.
Choke on it. Back to back, baby. I already got like half a bottle of champagne in me. I'm so sorry.
holy shit.
That is
Sorry.
quite the celebration. That is quite the celebration.
Are you gonna drink
Anybody
the
You
other
know,
half?
like,
I'm working on it, baby.
dude, sometimes you, like, enter a flow state and you're like, I don't know who was playing. I don't know. That wasn't me. That clutch
fair.
was
Yo,
like, I thought it was, I
Zol?
didn't think I'd win it. I didn't think I'd win it. Hell yeah.
Bro,
Which one, me?
everybody
Oh, I
was putting
know.
up bangers, except I wasn't really putting up
When
that
they
many
give me
bangers.
that
I got the last kill,
1v1,
though. I'll take that.
it's winnable.
Zolf, I mean, you looked like you were feeling yourself tonight. You were just
My God,
taking
Zol.
fights and running at things, and I think that inspired Leviathan a little bit.
It's inspired
because
everybody.
Leviathan started doing the same thing, and it was working. It was working so well for you guys.
Well,
shout out
you see,
Leviathan.
this morning
I was
pointed
looking
to
for a
yours.
team 3 weeks ago, and all I'm gonna say is Nan did not make a good decision. Good for me, not for Nan.
They
All I'm
might
gonna
have
say.
Aura, but they don't have Leviathan.
That's straight
Oh
up.
my God,
Some might even say that's on God.
I did.
Was anybody
this
counting
morning.
the kills that Zolf had in the first half of the first game? I think it
Dude,
was
it was
24.
26.
You were quadruple
Damn.
positive, I think,
It
at
was like
pretty much
6,
every
6,
point of the
6 in
game.
at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were dead
Definitely
even.
Brian on Inferno.
I was straight up like a body, but that's okay.
Oh,
Hey, I
sometimes
still
you just
bottom
have to
80
know how
hard
to be
every time,
carried.
okay? You guys are still out there
Hell
performing.
yeah.
I do have one more question.
Yeah.
So what was going on with the whole, like, there's a smoke on the ground, everybody just kind of forgets, like, what's going on? Do we forget we got pistols? We keep swinging the knife in the smoke, and
Oh.
Yeah.
both teams are guilty of this, by the way. But
It's
you
more
guys were-
reliable
I
than
think
shooting through the smoke.
There were about 5 rounds where
I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I'm gonna be so clear with you, bro.
Aki cuts the camera, and it's just like somebody standing in the smoke, missing every knife swing on somebody, and I'm just like,
No.
guys,
Dude,
Well, it
when-
started after we like
I feel
missed a
like-
mag dump into the smoke. I was like, all right, guys, just knife into smoke instead. Forget the guns.
That's game winning. That's trophy winning IGLing.
Do you know, like,
I
the
mean,
ADHD thing? Like,
If
when
it's
you
back to
forget, if
back,
you
is it
don't
a
see
fluke?
it-
I don't know.
Yeah, object permanence.
Also, big some light needs to be shed on the fact that last season it was Biggie that I beat for
Yeah,
the
it
grand
was.
final chip,
Yeah,
and now
it was.
he's here sharing in the spoils with us.
Holy.
I made it to back-to-back
Good Lord.
finals. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Huge. This-
Overall, I think we really just played together and, like, really, if we had a disadvantage, just tried to, like, work around that. And like
Oh, this team
obviously
is so
Zolf
good
and
at trading.
Leviathan and Trains and Biggie, we all popped off and had our moments, but like really the teamwork is like what is like showed up here.
Some might even say it makes the dream work.
Okay.
That's true. This is
They've been saying that.
everybody but Train's first
That's what the kids
trophy.
are saying.
Also, shout out
It's my
to
rookies.
GF Nico for like always fucking rooting for us. Always in our pick'ems.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know who isn't
Hell yeah.
always in our pickums? Red Bull. Sugar-free Red Bull. Fuck
Yeah,
you,
Come
sugar-free
Also-
on,
Red Bull.
Come on.
Also, last shout out Sable, our loyal AGM. We cannot forget her.
Bro, our whole
Literally our
AGM and
goat.
GM staff, bro. If there was ever
was all for
anybody
her.
that doubted this GM and AGM team, you're cooked, bro. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Oh, I cussed again. I don't know what to tell you. You're
Oh, wait, I cussed too.
All right.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Any more questions?
Rames?
No.
Let Zolf get a word in. Zolf said something. Zolf said he wanted to say something.
I just want to give a big ass shout out to both. Well, first off, yeah, everyone on FNL. Fucking great staff, great teammates. Wouldn't be here without them. Big shout out to Michael Sark. Bro covered for me
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
during a big point.
For real.
And also shout out to Cameron King. If I wasn't able to make today, he was supposed to be my filling. Much love to y'all.
Alrighty. Thank y'all for watching and thank you for
Yeah,
casting.
congrats on the
Good
win.
cast.
you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job on the cast. Well, I don't really know, but I'll watch it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better not know. Like,
I
what
did
the hell?
know. Proto
Get some
was
invalidated trophies.
yeah,
I
Proto
know
was
it was
okay,
good.
but I was great, you know.
Did you make your final
That's what
girl
we like to
joke?
hear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a final
Hell
girl
yeah.
joke there.
Hell yeah.
I made a Hercules joke, so
Oh, okay.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
Like on who? Like
On Zero. I said he went 0 to hero just like that.
oh no.
Yeah, he was like 0 and 9 or something at one point, and then
He had
locked
one
in,
kill
like,
at the half. Yeah.
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 One kill at the half. It was pretty rough. But turned on. Like really found his form.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
season
yeah.
side. Not enough to close it out against you guys, but yeah,
Shut
wonderful.
up, shut up.
Great series. Thanks for playing. It's been
Thanks
fun
for
watching
interviewing.
all of them and
Thank you for having us.
Now go score a report really quick so we can all react. Yeah.
yeah, go
Yeah!
go finish
Hell
your
yeah.
bottle of champagne. There's a beer in the fridge for Hamlet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
I already got the
hey.
whiskey on the desk. I'm ready.
I'm about to make some
And
punch
GG's
for
to
some
AG.
Everclear.
That should have been said earlier. GG's to AG. You guys, honest, that was the again. I said it after the Boa game, and it's again true today. It's the
Yeah.
sweatiest
played
I've ever
really
been
well.
after a
I
Counter
know.
Strike game.
Fire game.
I want to see these stats, yo.
Hell yeah! I want to party with the people back at the
On a
lobby.
last note, I'm so happy we didn't have to play FRG.
Yeah,
Cosmo
straight up.
would've fried me for
I was
real.
really scared. Cosmo put up 2 1.8s against us this season. That would have
Oh
been
my
horrifying.
Had your number.
All right.
All
Peace
right,
out.
well, enjoy your
Mhm.
trophy celebrations. If anybody
you
wants
so
to
much.
party, head over to the
FNL.
general
Woo!
voice chat where there's currently, I think about almost
20
people.
fucking people.
Yeah.
Head
Hang
on
on.
over.
I've been told I have to shout out Red Bull.
No,
out
fuck
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull.
Okay,
Fuck
so it's
Red
both
Bull.
No,
it's both
no.
Red Bull and
No,
shout
no,
out
not
Red
now.
Bull.
Yeah, there we go.
Red Bull, we love you. We'll never forget the chip I won with you, Red Bull.
Bye, train.
Okay, bye.
Y'all
Bye,
have a good one.
Soul.
Goodbye.
Peace. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching. That's gonna wrap up Recruit Finals. Congrats to FNL. Nice try, AG. If you don't got anything else to say, Proto, everybody have a good night.
I just want to shout out Packy for doing production for us tonight. Really, I want to shout out all the stream teams. We're the last stream to close, but without everybody who volunteers to do production and casting, there would be nothing for you to watch. So you should say thank you to everybody that helps run that. Cameron King, I think Squig was doing production tonight too. But I think this is I think there's one more final on Saturday for premiere.
Yep.
And then that should be the whole season wrapped up in the books. So yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody. And good night.